This is coconut red lentils and white basmati rice, and it's one of my favorite recipes. We're gonna bring a pot to medium-high heat, add a little bit of oil, add some onions and a little bit of salt to help break down that cooking process, and cook that for about 5 to 7 minutes or until the onions are translucent. You don't want the onions to burn, you just kind of want them to be soft, and if they get like a little burnt, don't sweat it, keep on going. Add the lentils, add the salt, the coconut milk, bay leaves, and chicken broth. And you want to stir the lentils as you go and add those because they start to clump together. So cover it, bring it to a boil, and then this is about 15 minutes in. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking I want a little bit more water. It'll make it a little bit thinner from the get-go, but as it sits, it'll thicken, and the next day it will definitely be very thick. So right now I am very happy with this consistency, and I'm going to call this dish done. It is so easy, it's affordable, freezable. You can freeze it, vegan, vegetarian. Making rice is kind of an art. So usually it's a 2-to-1 ratio. So, or a 1-to-2 ratio, rice 1, water or liquid 2. So I'm making 2 cups of rice. But the more you make, the less that ratio gets. So with 2 cups of rice, I'm going to use 3.5 cups of water. I used to work in a Chinese restaurant, and when we made rice, the owner was like, put your hand in the rice, and you'll know when it comes to the middle of your hand that that's a good consistency for rice. So I generally use that, but I don't always stick my hand in the water. Now I know what the basic ratio is. Add a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt. You could do butter. You could leave it out too. Bring it to a boil, covered, and then you can see this is a hard boil. So I want to reduce the heat to a simmer, cover it. This is about 15 minutes in. You don't want to disturb the rice at all. So I stick a little fork in, and I feel a little hesitant, so I'm going to go ahead and taste it. It's a little more al dente than I want, and I feel like I want to cook it a little bit harder. So now I'm checking it about 4 minutes later at about 19 minutes, and you can see that it's kind of crusting to the bottom, and I feel like that's perfect for me. So anyway, you want to fluff the rice, but let it cool for about 10 minutes. Here I wish I would have let it cool a little bit more, but fluff it super gentle, and then you fluff it as it cools, and that'll keep the individual rice grains looking a little more solid. Anyway, spoon on the lentils, and there you have my favorite dish, coconut red lentils. You can find the whole recipe online at eatsimplefood.com.